guys, Rachel here with Meet Advisors and the Next Game Changer. I'm here with John, the CEO, and Alex, the CTO of Flyr. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Great, thanks so much for coming in. They're here from San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's awesome, great. Well, I'd love to kind of get to know a little bit more about your background. How long has Flyr been running?
Yeah, so I actually started working on what became Flyr about 2.5 years ago, back in the Netherlands, and came to San Francisco almost 2 years ago. Flyr is based on helping travelers to end the guessing game of booking airfares, and we've assembled a great team, and Jean came on board as the CEO of the company. Yeah, so that's kind of how things got started.
Definitely, very exciting. So can you kind of tell our audience a bit more about Flyr and what it's all about?
Sure. You want to take it? All right. So when you travel on an airplane, you know that prices fluctuate constantly. It's very difficult to understand what is actually happening. Prices can change from 1 minute to the next, flights can sell out, etc. And when I started working on this, the thesis that I had was, if you can predict what the price of a flight will do next, or in the next week, or in the next month, then you can actually be beneficial to the traveler and help them making that decision. And on top of that, build a bunch of products that we can tell you a little bit more about in a second. But that was the core focus of the company. Build a prediction technology that can tell you what will happen to the price of your flight, and therefore help you to make a decision. Should I buy now, or should I wait a little more for a better deal?
Totally, very cool. Yeah. So, are you ever wrong?
Yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day, you can't be 100% accurate.
Right.
But we have extremely high accuracy rate, so we are, close to that 90% level. In most cases, when projecting out between, let's say, 7 days to 60 days out.
Very cool. So, I mean, I definitely am dying to try this next time I fly. But can you tell me a bit more about the different things that you guys offer?
Yes. So, at the core, we are the only company in the world that is capable of predicting for each individual flight that you will see on a flight result when you search anywhere online, what will happen to the price. So we can tell you what will happen to the probability of increase, decrease. Could it stay the same? Might the flight sell out, or could there be better similar deals becoming available in the next few days? So that is our core technology. We expose that information to third parties. We have our own website on getflyr.com, with Flyr, with F-L-Y-R, without the E. And we expose this information to help you make a decision, should I buy or should I wait? And on top of that, we've built predictive fare alerts, which is the second product. And basically today, when you set a fare alert on a flight or on a route, you get an update saying, hey Rachel, the price just went up $50. Too bad, you're too late. What we will do, in that case, we would have sent you an alert a day early saying, hey Rachel, you might want to buy today because we are very confident the price will go up $50 tomorrow. So that's the second product, more email alerts. And then the third product is, by understanding what the price of airline tickets will do in the near future, we can actually develop types of insurance around that either allow you to lock in today's fare for a period of time. So you pay a small fee, we will guarantee today's fare. If the price goes up when you book your flight a few days later, we will pay you back that increase. If we find a better deal in the meantime, then you can buy a better deal. So basically those are the three types of products. Prediction of what will happen to the flight price and availability, automatic alerting of that information, and then 3, the insurance products that allow you to basically buy peace of mind and know what you're going to pay in the end while having the flexibility to change or cancel.
Amazing, very cool. So what makes you guys stand out in your industry? What makes you the next game changer?
Well, I think we are the first one on really a mass scale to be able to do extremely accurate predictions at the most granular level, which is the level of a flight. So you may have seen other travel sites where they predict what will happen on a route from San Francisco to Chicago, for instance. But that is kind of useless because if you have 500 flights on that route, the actual recommendation for any specific flight might be very different from the one you would get on a route. So we do it at the most granular level, the most accurate level, on a per flight basis. And then we have also built a solution that is able to take these predictions, modelize the risk associated with what we predict, the volatility of the price, and as Alex mentioned, the capacity to then develop a very wide range of price protection or guarantees solutions on top of it.
Very exciting.
Yeah, and to give you an idea, so every single day we take in close to 200 million data points. They are fed into a database, which is a massive database of historic airfare pricing, and then we have a bunch of complex algorithms on our infrastructure that go over this information, see today's updates, and then based on that train themselves to be able to predict accurately what will happen tomorrow. And so we use massive amounts of data in order to predict this.
Great, very cool. So, what is that one piece of advice that you would give to our audience of entrepreneurs?
Yeah, also in our case, for example, we are a very data science heavy, perhaps big data, if you will, play. And that requires highly skilled people, right? Highly skilled back-end software engineers and data scientists. And for example, we spend a lot of time over 3 months to focus specifically on hiring the right people. So we went through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of resumes. I always use AngelList mostly to actually find the right people in your area, engage with them. So basically my advice would be, when you're doing something that is highly specific, for us it's travel and predicting of airfares, it can be something else in a different market, spend the according amount of time to assemble and find the right people for that team.
Definitely. That's
and my advice would be, I mean, if I have any advice to give, but my advice would be that I think when Alex, started with the concept of Flyr, his initial concept was extraordinarily ambitious and still is. And I think when you start any type of company, given that it's going to be 5 times harder than you think it will be, it will take you, 3 times the money you think you will need to spend, and be, 10 times longer as well. It's really, really important, I feel, to start with an extremely ambitious goal and vision for the company, and deviate as little as possible from that initial vision as you build up the company and start developing the solutions to support it.
Great, thank you. Well, tell our audience where they can find more about you.
Yeah, so if you are a travel company, because we sell our technology mostly to travel companies and insurance companies, you can go onto flyrlabs.com, which is a company site.
Okay.
If you are interested in knowing when or when not to buy your flight the next time you fly, go to getflyr, getflyr.com.
Yeah, Flyr is always spelled F-L-Y-R. That's because Alex being Dutch, me being French, initially we were spelling challenge, but also we think the name sounds better that way.
Yeah, I like it. It's clean. Very nice. Well, guys, visit getflyr.com, F-L-Y-R, for more information on Flyr, and visit meetadvisors.com for more shows. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.